What's going on, everybody? How you doing? In today's video, this is a donation request. This is for Eric. This is King's X. This is the song Pillow. This is off of their 5th album from 1994, Dogman. I have not heard anything off of this album, so this will be totally new to me. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, music videos. Check it out. If you like the channel, you want to support the channel, you can hit super thanks underneath this video. You can hit me direct in the description. I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Amazon wishlist, mailing address, and I do donation requests just like this one. So if there's something you want me to watch, listen to, talk about, hit me direct to PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. In the notes section, leave a link, leave a description. Let me know what you want the video to be on, and I'll make the video. You can also email me at jpanreadsemail@gmail.com. Thank you guys. Okay, so this is their 5th album. 1994 marks the band's 2nd album under Atlantic and their first to not be produced by Sam Taylor. Instead, the album was produced by Brendan O'Brien, who had recently worked with Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, and the Black Crowes. Very nice. Dogman signaled a heavier direction for King's X, and with stronger approval from both critics and fans, is often considered one of their best works. Okay, interesting. And it's heavier. That might be a good thing. According to frontman Doug Pinnick, while longtime King's X producer Sam Taylor had a big influence on the band's sound, he never captured the heaviness of their live performance in the studio. Taylor ended production duties with King's X after 4 albums. When the high-profile Brendan O'Brien approached King's X about creating an album together, the band enthusiastically accepted. In the end, the band actually favored some of the demos over the final songs, and these would later be released as Dogman demos in 2005. Wow. Nevertheless, working with O'Brien was a satisfying experience for King's X. In 1999, Pinnick described Black the Sky as his new standard to mix to, due to its big and fat sound that simulated the band's live performance. Cool. Although the previous self-titled effort featured dark themes and aggressive musicianship, Dogman was considerably heavier than previous albums and marked a transition in the band's sound. In 1999, Doug Pinnick reflected, "For me personally, the Dogman record is what King's X really sounds like. The self-titled record was a step and an eye-opener, and after that we could just make our music." Along with the heavier sound and in contrast to the occasionally uplifting Christian themes of earlier King's X albums, Pinnick's lyrics expressed his building frustration with religion. All the records, he stated in 2005, are always me questioning, is this really it? Because I grew up in a religious family all my life and I have always been going, something ain't right here. So I have always sung about what I thought wasn't right, my confusion, my disillusion with it. And then finally, when Dogman came out, I just spewed it all out. I was pissed at that point. Everybody was like, he's not Christian anymore. Everybody got freaked out. Okay. Dogman was promoted with performance. Oh, they played Woodstock 94. I had like a double CD of Woodstock 94, actually. Opening slots for Pearl Jam, Motley Crue, The Scorpions, and Type O Negative. Cool. Alright, well, we're going to check this out. Pillow. Let's do it. Bam.
Listening to words that seem about to ride off my chest, like I heard it all before. Teaching old dog the same old trick. Tied underside my pillow. Thundering.
started, throughout all that, the bass was really thick. But there it got thinner. It's like they're making space for other things. Okay. It's cool. It's like I definitely like Doug Pinnick singing. Definitely like him singing. I like his bass sound. You know, it's a little bit, it's like thick, but it's also a little bit grindy. It's not like too grindy, but it's got a little bit of it in there. I like how everything sounds. I mean, I felt that way on the past two records also. I like how everything sounds. Like, it's produced really well. It sounds really well. It's just the songs so far. They're fine, but they're not, there's nothing that's jumping in. Nothing is making me excited. This one maybe had a little bit more, maybe, but the chorus is just, it just feels very, everything feels vanilla so far. Like, kind of just plain. Diatonic, stuff like that. Like, everything just feels basic in that kind of way. There's nothing that's, there's no interesting harmony. There's no interesting chord melody relationship, you know, harmony melody relationship. There's nothing that's interesting, you know, it doesn't need to have these crazy chord changes or anything like that. It doesn't need to have a zillion chord changes. It doesn't need to, you know, it's just like there's nothing in there that's like piques my interest in those kinds of ways where I'm just like, oh, see, that was really cool or whatever. It's not like there's like virtuosic playing. It's all like the playing's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but you know, there's, you know, so I'm like, what is it that I'm grabbing onto? The song is okay. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. It's just not, you know, it's not getting me excited. That's all. Not, you know, I'm like, yeah, this is fine. This is cool. It's okay. I know you guys hate when that's the response, when it's just like middle of the road, but there's a lot of middle of the road music, frankly. You know, like there just is. It's not easy to do this and have it be incredible. And there's a lot of people that like middle of the road music, frankly. You know, like there just kind of is. And that could be for many different reasons. You know, people like different things for all different kinds of reasons, whether it's like they have some kind of, usually there's some kind of emotional attachment to it because it came out at some point, or they found it at some point in their life or whatever. It reminds them of this, that, and the other thing, this event, this time period, things like that. But I have no attachment. not to this at least. I do with other music, for sure. You know, different music that I grew up with, stuff like that, for sure. But at this point in my life, I don't really. It's more just, you know, going through music, finding the cool shit. It goes in my Hot Songs playlist. That's like what it is now, and what it's been for a while. It's like, okay, all right, let's go. It's also because it takes the future for me to look back on things and be like, oh yeah, I remember when I found that. That was the hot shit then when I found that, you know. I'm still interested in this band. I feel like there's something, because I don't dislike it, and I do like a lot of the like elements. I feel like I just need to find what songs, what things of theirs that they've released, that they've come out with, that excites me. And who knows, it could be, that's the thing, it could be other songs off of their self-titled album, or off of this album, or off of Gretchen or something. So it could be, totally could be. I'm open to it. Yeah, I'm not writing this band off. I feel like there's something there. It's like I've brought it up before when it's like Prince. I didn't like Prince. That's the whole other thing. It's not like I thought he was bad. It's just I didn't get it, or I just had to find the stuff of his that really hit me, where I was like, oh, you see, now that I like. This I like. And then I got more of it. It's like once I found like a core of like, oh, okay, I really like Sign of the Times. This is really cool. Then it's like, oh, okay, all right, now I can get more of it. All right. So I just have to do that. That's what it is. Anyways, pretty cool. We got one more King's X. Be on the lookout. Catch you then.